Hey, Kevin Ostie here. It's Saturday, Veterans Day 2023, and our shop is closed because it's Saturday, but I was walking around thinking about how we owe a debt of gratitude to our veterans each and every day. But for those of us who are into high performance cars and hot rodding, we really owe a special debt to a lot of veterans, believe it or not, because they helped start the whole hot rodding movement, really. The story goes, right after World War II, there were a lot of GIs that came back from fighting overseas or finished their service here in country and were released back into civilian life. A lot of them had new skills, machining skills, engine building skills, skills dealing with aircraft and flight and boats and all this kind of stuff that they didn't have before. And you couple that with cars that were sold in the 20s and 30s were now cheap to buy because they were 10, 15 years old. And you had an economy that was starting to pick up after World War II. It's one of the great booms this country ever had. Put all that together, and you have people that can now build things that go fast and enjoy them and afford to do it. And not only did racing really take off, land speed racing, it was kind of the birth of organized drag racing in the 50s. But a lot of people took their skills and started companies making high performance parts. And some of those companies are still around today, which is super cool. So this is a direct result of skills and passion they had in the war effort that they applied to their hobby. And it's so cool that a lot of that stuff carries through today. So I always like to thank our veterans. We have several veterans from many different branches here working in our shop. We have a lot of customers that are veterans. We appreciate them. But when you look back, it's always cool to read the biographies of some of the companies that got started making performance parts. And a lot of them start with the same sentence. Well, when I got out of the service, I started to build parts, build engines, go racing, whatever it was. So we like to thank all of our veterans and appreciate the efforts and also recognize that connection to American hot rodding and how it all started.